Hi there, my name is Trinity. Welcome to my channel. I read tarot cards. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus for January 2022. So before we start that, just to get the general stuff out of the way, all the decks I use will be listed in the description down below. Black Lives Matter and An Asian Hate links are down below as well. And then, also, if you can think of any other things that should be linked, like donations and stuff like that, you can let me know and I will add those as well. And then, yeah, my Instagram and my TikTok are linked down below as well. I said as well too many times in that sentence. It just doesn't flow very well. Okay, anyway, so this is going to be a general reading for January 2022, so let's just dive right on into that for you guys. Let's see, where is Taurus right now? Interesting. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, where's Taurus? Listen. Okay, so you got the Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot is about movement. It's about victory. It's about, going and seizing the things that you want. So with it being in reverse, I feel like you are in a period of stagnation at the moment, and that's fine. It happens, and I can't really blame you. We all go through those periods. I was in one for like 6 months, so like, it happens. It's just a thing, and I really, I wish you the best through it, what does Taurus need to know? Oh gosh. What did I do there? Okay. Sorry, I made a mess. Okay, for what you need to know, you got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is, it's all about going forwards towards creating this goal of yours, or embarking towards, building upon something. It is kind of hesitant though. A lot of the like face cards, the court cards of the Pentacles suit are kind of hesitant in their things. So I mean, it fits with the stagnation type thing, that you're not like getting a Page of Wands and rushing into some shit or something. And I do think it's good that you're sitting here biding your time, you're plotting. I love that for you. Most likely outcome. Okay. Most likely outcome, you got the Ten of Wands. So, the Ten of Wands, it's all about completion, usually in a creative type of field. So, it could be some kind of creative project that you are planning on embarking on. Your most likely outcome is that you will embark and finish it, so that is good for you. I love that. It does seem like it'll be a bit tiring, at least. The Ten of Wands always kind of comes with this feeling of being drained in a way, but I feel like it is going to be a fulfilling type of exhaustion. Like, you're going to be so tired, but you're going to be like in love with the product of it, at least. That's the vibe I'm getting, at least, so we'll see. Let's get some clarifiers. 2 for the Chariot, please. Okay. So your first clarifier for the Chariot in reverse, you got the Nine of Swords. So that makes sense. The Nine of Swords is all about anxiety and fear, and the things that you let plague you and hold you back. And that's understandable. I mean, we all have our fears that we let control us, and the craziest thing is sometimes you don't even realize they are until you're like way deep in it, and you're like, shit, I've just been being a total pussy about this shit. And not saying that you are. That's my own internal monologue. But, like, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you if you're going through this. Okay. As your further clarification, you got the Ten of Wands again. I do like that, though. You know, again, it's a burden. And the Ten of Wands does signify that something is a burden. It signifies that it is tough, but you are going to be pulling through it. You are going to be coming out of it. You're going to be packing that shit up. And, you know, it's not always fun. It's not always fun to face your fears, but you got the house, like, right there in the distance. You can see it, so you're in the home stretch. No need to even worry about it. Let's see. 2 for the Page of Pentacles, please. Okay. Okay, the first card you got for the Page of Pentacles is the King of Swords. Took me a second there. Sorry about that. Okay, so this could signify somebody else in your life. It could signify an energy that you're coming into. The King of Swords is very practical, pragmatic. Don't know what happened there. Okay, he's very practical, he's very pragmatic, he's logical, he's kind of cold, he's kind of distant, he's not super open, he's not super welcoming, but he's pretty cool. He's a very honest, direct guy. So if that's an energy you're embodying, that's cool. I love that for you. If that's somebody in your vicinity, cool. I love that he's a king. That shows maturity. And then as further clarification, you got the High Priestess, which I love for you as well. So the High Priestess is all about your intuition. It's higher knowing. It's knowing without knowing, and it's the kind of smoke and mirrors of intuition. You know, it's not having hard evidence, not really being able to explain something, but just knowing beyond a reason of a doubt. So there could be something about this King of Swords character that you know or will be coming into a knowing of, or okay, I feel like there could be some kind of information that you gain from a King of Swords type character. They will kind of confirm something that you already have a feeling about, is what I think may happen there. But yeah, that's interesting. 2 for the Ten of Wands, please. Okay, one more. Okay, so for the Ten of Wands, your first clarification is the Judgment card. Yeah, so Judgment is all about brain fart, sorry. Judgment is all about the past, the present, and the future. That's why they have the 3 people there standing in their weird little coffins. It's about using the knowledge of all the things that you have learned and applying those in the present moment to build upon towards your future. Yeah. I feel like there could be some kind of decision being made as well, probably outside of you. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but yeah. Okay, and then as further clarification, you got the Lovers card. So the Lovers is all about harmony, union, things of that nature. It is about decisions. It was called the Choice back in the day. I don't know when, a while ago. But yeah. Also, it is ruled by Gemini, and the King of Swords is an air card. So, that's interesting. Yeah, also with the judgment and the choice, with the decisions being made and decisions needing to be made with the lover, it's interesting for sure. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to look deeper into that. Okay, let's get a card for the Knight of Swords. Okay, for the Knight of Swords, you got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is... it's a need to balance things, balance your wants and your needs, balance your needs and somebody else's. Even just balancing your time, like work and extra things, you know. So it seems... it's in clarification of the Nine of Swords. I feel like this is kind of like you need to balance out more of the like dark thoughts, like kind of more negative part of your mindset with more like positive things, which is like such a nothing thing to say. It's like, oh yeah, do affirmations when you feel bad. Okay, thanks, but yeah, you might want to try that. Yeah, and if you do have like a super whack work-life balance or something like that, like you are overworking yourself or like not prioritizing certain things in your life, and you're allowing yourself to be put into this cycle of like stressing yourself out or just being tired all the time and never having time to work on things outside of like what you need to do, and that's not really going to help your mental health any either. And I'm not saying anything you don't already know, right? Like, you know this, you know that you need to put yourself first more and you need to work on that, and I'm sure you do to an extent, but maybe it's not enough. Maybe you need to work on that a bit more. And, you know, on the flip, maybe you're doing it too much. Maybe you're indulging a little bit too much in, you know, just being like, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I don't disagree with that. Like, I'm all about overindulgence, but, like, just don't let it make you hate yourself, I guess. Let's get, for the Ten of Wands... okay, for the Ten of Wands, you got the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is all about being at a crossroads, having to make a decision. It's also kind of like blinding yourself off to the choices that you have to make or the circumstances of your decisions as well. In the traditional Rider-Waite, the figure in the Two of Swords has a blindfold on, and Two Swords, kind of reminiscent of the Justice card in a way. So, interesting. Yeah. If there's some kind of legal situation going on around you, it could have something to do with this. I don't really feel any strong way about that, so I don't know, but I do, like, kind of get a feeling about it. So, I don't know if you're necessarily, like, directly involved, but it's like in the vicinity of your life, you know? Who knows? Okay, King of Swords. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, so for the King of Swords, you got the Judgment card again. So yeah. Okay, interesting. I feel like this King of Swords, whether if it's somebody else in your life or it's you coming into like some type of a new attitude or something, it is directly tied to this decision that is going to be made for you, almost. So I feel like if there is a King of Swords that comes forward and tells you something you've had a feeling about, and kind of confirms something like that, they may also kind of like drop hints of this other thing. And I don't know, maybe it is this decision with the Judgment card that you have this feeling about with the High Priestess. I don't know exactly what that's about, but there's something tied in there. Very interesting. High Priestess. Okay, so for the High Priestess, you got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is all about apathy, disillusionment, kind of feeling like meh, which is interesting. It's also about something being offered at a time when you least expect it or when you least want it. So I think that is something to also pay attention to. I feel like when you get this confirmation from spirit or this person or whatever, you may be inclined to dismiss it, to like not believe and kind of shut down that part of your intuition and not listen to it. Listen to it. Don't shut down on that. If you want to shut down on something, sure, do it, but not on that part, because I feel like there's something very important there. And, you know, for some of you, it could be something that keeps you safe. Who knows? Let's see, Judgment. Okay, for the Judgment card, you got the Empress. So the Empress is all about coming into a sense of your own power. It's kind of the feminine archetype. It's attraction. It's calling in that, well, it's calling in what you deserve and what you want, and being able to nurture and grow those types of things. With a Judgment, it's interesting. You may be put in like a position of power. Like if it's a work type situation, maybe like a promotion or something like that. I am also getting this feeling of like pregnancy. So, and the Empress is a pregnancy card. It's motherhood. So yeah, just be careful that somebody's not like trying to like knock you up and like trap you, if that applies. Because I don't know, I'm getting some kind of weird vibe in this one. Yeah, let's see the Lovers. Okay, for the Lovers, you got the Sun. So the Sun is all about joy, happiness. It's like the best card in the entire deck to get, honestly. And I'm really happy that you got it. Yeah, you know, if there is some kind of commitment or some kind of union, I do see that it will work well. Make sure that there is honesty and a lot of communication in it. Because, I don't know, there's just something about the whole Judgment situation that kind of has me a little thrown off. And I don't think it'll apply to like, everyone. But it might apply to, like, one or two of you. And if it does, I just want you to listen to your gut. Like, no matter what. But if your gut is saying everything is gonna come off fucking roses, then it's gonna come up fucking roses, you know? Yeah, okay, let's get some final messages. Okay. Your final message for where you are, you got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is all about rest, recuperation, so you're doing what you need to do. You're working through your shit. You know, it takes a lot of energy to work through the shit in your head. And you're doing that. And that's really all that can be asked of you. I think you're doing a fantastic job. What do you need to know? Okay, so what you need to know, you got the Hierophant, which is all about commitment. Yeah, it's about marriage, it's about institutions, church, jobs, higher education, things like that. So kind of could go too for what I said with the, like, if you are getting, like, a promotion in the work arena, could be that. Could also, you know, if somebody is trying to lock you down, get with you that way, could be that as well. Yeah. Just take the outcome. Okay, for your most likely outcome, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about legacy. It's like, I kind of think of it as like the American dream almost, because it's like the white picket fence and the 2.5 dogs, where it's like 2 kids or whatever, you know. It's like having the dream, having that abundance and that interconnectedness that you long for, and kind of like a community and family in that way. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you for January. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.